This morning on Leonard's Look, a man who spreads love despite being the victim of hate. Our Mark Leonard has the story of a mailman who carries a smile wherever he goes.
He starts early and never stops.
I'll see you later, Brother Randy.
This good-hearted messenger.
Hey, Bianca. Hey, Dusty, how you doing, man? Hey, Marty. How you doing, Paul?
Spreading friendship.
Good to see you again.
Kindness.
Nice ladies.
And laughter. To every single person met along the route.
He's a grumpy guy, right?
Yeah. A day without James is like a day without sunshine.
How you doing?
63-year-old James Hundley,
How you doing, man?
a married father of two,
Nice meeting you.
is a Chicago mailman on a mission.
You try to bring your best to the table every day. And try to be as kind and nice as you can to everybody.
Those he is familiar with,
Hey, Max.
as well as those he is not.
I treat all customers the same.
Yep.
Respect and dignity.
And that's where this story takes a turn. Back to a time when James came face to face with the opposite of respect, dignity, and equality. What James saw, what the world saw, would test anybody's faith in humanity.
If I walk in the pathway of duty.
It was the mid-1960s. Peaceful civil rights protesters were being met with violence all over the South, and a young James Hundley was right in the middle of it, risking great harm by joining the marches in his native Mississippi.
My mother told me that some people came out to our home, people that we knew, and said that they had seen me in the march, protesting, and they didn't like it.
But James didn't back down, and like so many others, he was arrested and jailed.
Yes, I was. 2.5 days in jail.
And then it got worse.
Guns, rocks. Matter of fact, we were spit on. We were cursed. I saw people getting hurt. And it was truly sad to see people getting hurt because they were standing up for something that they had a right to have, and that was freedom. I was angry, and you know what, Mike? At times right now, there are things that people can say or do is just as bad as someone spitting on you. But I've gotten past that.
Absorbing the hate, then somehow transforming it into a daily display of genuine goodwill to others.
We hear about the Martin Luther Kings, the Medgar Evers of the world, but there were so many folks whose names aren't in the history books, whose pictures aren't in stamps, that were the foot soldiers, carried the water and caught the water.
When I've gone the last mile.
My mother and my father, they always taught us good values. They told us no matter what to love others. Love is the strongest force in the universe. Good to see you too.
For today, Mike Leonard, NBC News, Chicago.
I'm always impressed by people who can have hate focused on them and who cannot turn out to be haters, who can absolutely put it aside and in some ways react to it in just the opposite way.
And there are so many stories like that we don't know that we need to know so that kids remember what has happened in the past.
What a great message he has, though.
Yeah.
And isn't it always great when you run across someone in your daily life who is so positive, and they can make you can be having a terrible day, you run across a guy like that and he brightens everything up.
So true. Yeah,
He makes a change.
Absolutely.